Welcome back. Our next segment is sponsored by Edward Jones. We are talking about why rebalancing your portfolio matters and how to do it. Joining us to talk about that, Gabe Rockers with Edward Jones. Gabe, thanks for being here today.
And thank you, Mary Grace, for having me. I appreciate you guys allowing me to sponsor this segment.
Of course. So we want to know, why does it matter? Why does rebalancing matter?
Great question. So balance in life is key, right? We never want too much of anything or too little of something else. Same thing with your investment portfolio. When you're creating your mix of investments, that's a combination of your stocks, your bonds, and your cash instruments. You traditionally want to set that mix or that asset allocation tied to your comfort with risk and your time horizon. How long until you need the money? If I'm a high risk taker and I've got a long time before I need the money, then I should most likely own a higher mix of stocks so I can get better growth performance out of my money over time. Now, over time, when we set that asset mix or allocation for a client, as markets move both up and down, your weightings change. And so if you identified the appropriate level of risk with your mix, bought, say, 60% stocks and 40% on the fixed side, 30% bonds, 10% cash as an example, over time that weighting of stock ownership is going to change. And so we strongly encourage and recommend that people stay connected to their assets, periodically review those assets to determine if rebalancing would be appropriate.
And how exactly do we go about balancing our portfolios?
Great question. So again, it's that mix of stocks versus bonds versus cash instrument. Everybody's mix is unique to them and their tolerance for risk, and again, how long they could stay in the market drives that appropriate mix.
You're someone who can help out with this. How can we get in contact to figure out our financial strategy?
I appreciate you asking. So we're located on the South Belt. People can pop in and introduce themselves and meet our teammate and partner, Melody, where she can get you scheduled to sit down and we can understand more. You can find us, of course, on the Internet of Things. Feel free to come into any of our local branch offices.
Great. Gabe Rockers with Edward Jones. Gabe, thanks again for joining us.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it. I hope everybody has a good week.
And stay with us. We'll be right back after a break.